Hello, and welcome to GBA Time, a chronological series for the Game Boy Advance. Our game up today, game number 65, is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This was released in November 2001. This is based on the book of the same name, and this was released the same day as the movie. This is also available on the PlayStation 1 and Game Boy Color. This had sales of 690,000 units. This has a $24 value complete in box. And there's 5 more Harry Potter games coming on the Game Boy Advance. And also, screw the transphobe J.K. Rowling. She sucks. So this has a nice title screen. And if you're at all familiar with Harry Potter, you'll know this story. You'll know the backstory here. So we'll jump right into the gameplay here. And my kitty is trying to get in. My kitty Marlin is trying to join me. And this fits with the book, with the game here, because these are quite important. So, as you'll see here, we got introduced to Ron Weasley, one of the main characters in the book series. So he's going to direct us to our first class. And we came across a ghost. So there's a lot of ghosts at Hogwarts. So as we get to explore the various areas of Hogwarts, we'll find some locked doors, we'll find some unlocked doors, and then we'll stop here. So you can save this. This has a nice, really nice battery save. So at these magic book spots, you can save your progress. So you can talk to your various classmates here. Alright, so the way you learn your magic spells is kind of a Simon Says, follow the leader type deal. And of course I messed it up on the first try. But we got that. And you completed all of that, so you got 25 points for Gryffindor. And as we get into the action sequences here, so you got to use your spell that you just learned. And unfortunately, you can't stand that close. So you gotta back up a little bit. I realized that a moment later. But you gotta back up a little bit to effectively use your spell here. And I was on a little bit of a break here, about 3 weeks. So for any folks who regularly watched my show, I am in the middle of a move. I have moved into a house from an apartment. So we purchased our first house, which is very exciting for us. And I am still getting my nerd area set up. So hopefully I can show a video of my nerd area when it's set up. Hopefully sometime early next year, middle of next year. That would be great. So we get back into the gameplay here. We got these little goblin guys. I think they're supposed to be the same species as Dobby, which I cannot remember the name of those little creatures. But I'm sure some folks will be familiar. But you gotta take these guys out. And here is a jelly bean. Jelly bean will refill your life So as you see in the upper left, you got a life bar. You can start with 5 or 6 hits, and you gotta work down a little bit. You gotta move these platforms so you can get across. So this is just a series that is just so popular among a certain age group in the early, who are now in their early 30s and lower 20 or upper 20s. So I completed the challenge. Something funny that you might have heard on the audio here. The spell is called Flipendo, and it sounds like Harry is saying Nintendo. So even if you're playing, I believe, even if you're playing on the PS1 version, you hear Harry say what sounds like Nintendo. So that's funny. So Hermione, our third main character. Get to follow her to Professor Snape's class. He is one of the so-called villains in this first book and film, but his character is finely developed throughout the series. It's a wonderful book series, even if the author is a piece of crap as a human being. It's a wonderful book and movie series. So we're going to meet Professor Snape here. And my kitty Marlin has joined us to help me record. So I'm going to meet Professor Snape, and he's going to send us on another journey. And for time purposes, this is going to be the end of my my gameplay footage here, because I could have gone on for a long time. I had a lot of fun with this game. As you see, it was pretty good. Pros: unique gameplay style, action adventure. You don't see a lot. Feels accurate to Hogwarts. The world feels lived in because you can have conversations with folks, and great music and graphics. And then the cons: attack was difficult for the moving enemies, so it was a little bit difficult. And then you can't stand next to something and use your magic on it effectively. So not exactly what we wanted, but that's okay. And I gave this an A, and I ranked this 7 out of 76. So this comes right in below Klonoa Empire of Dreams and right above Dinky Blocks. And my last video, Scooby-Doo, I moved that down a few ranks after playing this game. So kind of compared similar gameplay styles. I was like, I'm going to move that down. Our next game is Wario Land 4. So a very famous Nintendo character. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day.